Hey, this is Jim with the AI Business Ninja. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. And today we're going to be talking about ways to make over $1,000 a day with no startup fees and with zero experience. There's people that are doing this over and over again, and all they're really doing is taking what's working and making some tweaks to it and using ChatGPT and some other AI tools to make it their own. And then they're just re-uploading stuff. So they're taking a proven method and just replicating it and just kind of changing it around a little bit. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what you can do to be able to do the same thing that they're doing. And so having said that, let's get started. So first of all, what I'm using to help videos is an app called a vidIQ, VIDIQ, and I will have a link in the description for that. There's I think there's a free trial. There's definitely a free trial for that. So, but this is a great tool to help to optimize videos when you're creating content, and this is great for when you're trying to create content for affiliate marketing, for making YouTube videos, for TikTok videos, any kind of like video marketing. This is a great tool, and I stumbled upon this a couple of weeks ago, and I got to tell you, this thing is a game changer. It helps to give me ideas for videos to post. It helps to automatically create thumbnails or give you ideas. It gives you ideas for titles. So if you know anything about the way that the YouTube algorithm works and like the Facebook algorithm and all that, basically they're looking for the first like minute and a half or so. That is the hook or the catch. And if you could kind of use the same words and phrases and keywords, things like that, that people are using in successful videos, you're probably going to be getting the same kind of traction that they are doing. So I've been trying to use that lately. But this is also a great tool for getting like ideas and stuff. So like here's some of the things that I've been like. What it's done is it's linked to my account, my AI Business Ninja account on YouTube, and it kind of sees like some of the different things that I've been doing on my channel. And I think there's some things here, like if I want to optimize any of my videos, like here's some of my videos right here on YouTube, and here's ways that it can you can optimize stuff. It gives you like different scores and stuff. But this is a great tool to use. But what I did today was I used it for getting ideas for things. So like I did like AI tools, and if you do that, you can kind of see like, okay, it's ranking about the mid 70s or so for I guess a search tool right now. And anyway, so I mean, here's like different kinds of keyword searches that you're doing right here. And then what it can do is like, here's some videos that are trending right here. So you can kind of go into these videos and you can see like this one's got 1.6 million views, and this was just only a month ago, and this is like a little short. So what we do, I'm showing you the secret here, so be generous to me. So like here's like, so if we go to YouTube here.
Top 5 AI tools that you think every.
So this is just the video. It's like it's a short. It's only a minute. So, but if this was just a short, what you would do is you would just go up to the top here and you would just change where it says short. You would change it to video, and then you can get the video version of it. And then you just go down to these. I'm sorry. You go down to
The most important.
you go down to these more right here, and then you just go all the way down to where it says show transcript. Get the transcript right here, and you can grab like the whole thing here. And so basically I'm just copying this, and we're going to copy that, and then we're going to go into ChatGPT. Where is ChatGPT? I have it over here somewhere. ChatGPT. So I'm going to say, so going into ChatGPT, I'm going to say rewrite this script and make it original. Can I spell right? R-I-G. Original. And then I'm just going to paste that in there. So it goes into there and takes all this, and then now we got an original script. So now we can take this, and what I do is you take this and just copy that, and you go, I usually just go to like Notepad or something, and I write I just paste it into Notepad and take out all of the timestamps in there, because the next thing we're going to do is you can either, like if this is something great, if you don't want to be on YouTube, like if you don't want to do your face or your voice, you can use these tools to generate AI voices and AI images. So you don't have to do your voice, you don't have to do your face. And these tools that I'm going to be showing you here are free to start and free to use. Anyway, so we take this out, and so now I'm going to copy this, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to go into another free tool, which is called 11 Labs. So 11labs.io is what the link is. I don't have an affiliate for link for this, but because you guys are so awesome and you really you're following me, I want to show you this for free. So I've got like a free account here, but I don't have an affiliate link for it. So, anyway, this is something I had already in there, so I'm just going to get rid of that, and I'm going to paste what we just used, and then we just go generate speech. And then once you generate the speech, you just download it, and I usually use Brian because it's a free tool. It's a free voice in there. So we just generate this speech, and I'm hoping that my camera is not going to lock up today.
Top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now.
So
let's dive in. Tool number 1, Notebook LM by Google. Think of it as your AI-powered learning assistant.
So you can kind of see how it's generating right here. So now it's already done. So like when that stops doing like spinning around, or then you have it done, and then you just go over here and download it. So you just download that, and now you got it in your downloads. Then what you do is you go over to there's my ChatGPT. I had it open over there. So since I got it open in another window here, let's close this other one. So bear with me a second. All right, so we can say like, all right, so we already got the AI voice. So what we do is now we want to get some images from like ChatGPT for images. So we can say like create. Boy, my typing is terrible today. Create an image of people making money or something. I don't know. We'll let that generate. Okay, so I used ChatGPT to generate an image, and I didn't quite like it. This is the image that ChatGPT gave me. And I was, let's do this the right way here. This is the image that ChatGPT gave me. So I'm kind of all over the place here. I recorded this video a few times, and I realized that I was not sharing my screen, so I'm going to do it the right way here. So, anyway, this is the image that it created, and I was like, great, but make it more realistic. So took the same image, or took the image there and made it, and this looks like regular people making money. So all we do is just download that, and we got that in our downloads folder now. And then we go to a free tool called CapCut. And CapCut, I don't have an affiliate link for it, but it's a free tool that I use for video editing. And it's a great tool because you can take video, you can take audio, you can take images, put it all in there. It does text, it does like little animations and effects, and it's all free. And then you just export it, and then you can you can change like the dimensions of it to make it for TikTok videos, or you can do it for like the regular YouTube videos and all that. And it's got a lot of free stuff built into it, so it's a great tool. So basically, once you go into CapCut and create a new project, you just go and import all of the pieces of your video. So here's the audio, like the text to speech voice, the AI voice. We just grab that, and then I'm just going to drag it down in here, and it creates the voice. It's got the voice here. So if I just hit play.
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be?
So it's great, but you can see it, but or you can hear it, but you don't see anything. So what we want to do is add some text. And this is where my computer locked up last time. But before I get into that, let me just tell you really quick. AI is a great tool to use, ChatGPT and all that, but don't let that be use it as an assistant, but don't use it in place of you. Use it to kind of help spark your ideas and your creativity. Use it kind of sparingly here and there, because you don't want to do everything completely AI, because I think people want more of an interaction of a real person. And AI kind of, it's a great tool, don't get me wrong, but don't rely on it 100%. Just use it as much as, you kind of feel that you need it and everything. But I will say this, it is a great alternative if you don't want to show your face, or if you don't want to have your voice on your videos. So this is a great alternative to that if you're not wanting to, put yourself out there and do your video live, or in person, or do your voice. So anyway, so let's go back to this. So we got that. So we're going to take the script that we just did for the text to speech in 11 Labs, and I clicked something I wasn't supposed to there, but let's go over here, and we're going to grab this. This is the text that we used, and oops, that's the wrong button there. I'm going to go to CapCut. Here's what I want. So we got that, and we're going to go to Add Script, and I've got that in the notepad or the clipboard. So I'm just going to paste that in here, and we're going to say Add to Timeline. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, this is all over the place today. So anyway, so what we can do is we can take this and we can adjust the font size, all that right here. If you want to make the ratio like a like for TikTok videos, it's like a 9:16, so you can kind of see that you would have to adjust the font a little bit there. You can drag this a little bit. Let's see, we want to. You can kind of just change the size of this a little bit, as needed, and change the color and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's kind of a quick way to add the speed or the just kind of captions and stuff in there. I think you don't want to drag it in here. I think it's probably better to use the font size right here. So yeah, and then you can change the color and everything. Add some of these little font effects and everything. Like here's a great tool or a great font is the I think it's called Bangers is what a lot of people use. So the font right here. So if I go up here and I say Bangers. Yeah, there's like a Bangers font. That one's kind of a popular one right there. So that's kind of how you can add, the text, and then you can kind of go in here, and if you kind of expand it a little bit, you can fine tune like where the text shows up. All right, so if you go in here, you can kind of see.
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now? Let's dive in.
So the let's dive in is a little bit off, so we'll have to kind of do some fine tuning here, and you can kind of look at the audio, where the little spaces are probably like right where these end, and you can kind of start moving these around to where they'll show up a little bit more, more along the lines of where the audio is, and it looks like this is going to be about right here. So, but you'll have to kind of play around this a little bit.
AI tools everyone should be using right now. Let's dive in.
See, I need to bring this over a little bit more to probably about right there. So
let's dive in. Tool number 1, Note.
So let's move this over a little bit more. But then you can go over here, and I think Notebook LM, you have to kind of, I think it said tool number 1, so I'm just going to put the little number right there. But anyway, I'm just going to show you like the first little part of the video here. But
the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now. Let's dive in.
Okay, so one of the things, like you see how the text is a little different. Like if I go back to here, this is the Bangers text or the font. So if I go here, you can see that the font is different. So what I needed to do is say apply to all up here. When you go to apply to all, then you can change it, to Bangers. And then that'll do it to all of these. So if I go over to here, you can see how it's changed now. And then to this one, it's changed now to the same text. So that's how you can be consistent. So that's one thing I just learned today is like you got to do these apply to all, and this will change like the color and like all the different things like you want to do, like your whatever. But if you just want to do like something specific, like if I want to say something like everyone right now, I can uncheck this apply to all and then just double click on everyone. And then make that, like if I want to make this like stand out a little bit, I can change just that word, like maybe make this like this or something. So you see how just that word is now changed. So, and then another cool thing what you can do is you go to the text. I got to click on the text part right here, and then you can go to animation. And you got like in and out, whatever. I usually use like the loop. And these little stars up here, these purple stars, these are like the paid part, but there's plenty of free ones in here. And I use all the stuff for free, and it still gets the point across pretty good. So just find like an animation that you want to add to the text. And you can also do this to images and stuff. So like,
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone
see how it's shaking?
Right now?
That's not that great. let's bring it back. Let's find something else. It's a little bit that pops a little bit more. Like here's a flare. This is kind of neat.
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now?
That's a little bit intense, but you kind of get the idea. I think that you can just find something that kind of gets your point across to what the text is saying.
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now?
That's kind of hard to read
Let's
and
dive
everything
in.
personally, but anyway, so you kind of get the idea. But
Want to know the top
yeah,
5
that's
AI
maybe a little
tools
bit better.
everyone should be using right now?
So that kind of shows you, you can kind of add that. So now we're almost there. So now all we need to do is just add some images or little videos or whatever. So let's go and do that. So what we did earlier is we created the image and I downloaded it, and we're going to grab this image, here. Well, actually, let's grab this one. Well, I want to find something different here, I think, because this has got a lighter background. Well, we'll just use it. All right, so we just take this and then we just drag it down in here, and then now we've got an image to go over like what our text is saying. So now you can kind of see that if we play it,
Want to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now?
So and then you can kind of see how it'll still keep going, but we'll just have to add
Tool
more
number
images
1,
and stuff.
notebook.
Like let's go add. I'm just gonna add one more image just to kind of give you an idea. We'll go grab something here. Like here's, I don't know. Here's an image I used. Like here's this guy's like sleeping while he's printing money. So we'll put that right there. And we're going to add an animation to him. We're going to do this little combo right here, and we'll do like a little zoom right
Tool
there.
number 1, Notebook LM by Google.
So you can kind of see that this had, there's, you have to do some editing and stuff, of course, but this kind of gives you the idea. And let's make this first one, let's give it a little bit of animation as well. So we're going to go up here to animation and just grab something like, I don't know, right
Want
here.
to know the top 5 AI tools everyone should be using right now? Let's dive in.
Yeah, this only does like this part right here. If I go back down here and then just play the whole video so
Top
far.
5 AI tools everyone should be using right now? Let's dive in. Tool number 1, Notebook LM by Google.
So yeah, I would have to. I'm getting OCD here, but anyway, you kind of get the idea, I think. So once you do all that, you've got your whole video, and then all you got to do is just export it, and then you just go up here to export, and when you export it, you just tell it where to put it, and let me show you really quick. I'm gonna go to export, and basically what you want to do is you just point to where you want it to export to, and select the folder there, and then use like 1080p, and I usually use the bitrate is higher, and HEVC is the codec, and then MP4 is what you want. Frame rate's 30, and then everything else is pretty much fine to keep as is, and then you just export it, and then you just upload it to YouTube. So that's kind of a quick little tutorial on how to make shorts, and something that you can use to create something kind of quick, and just kind of you can customize it, and you can spend all day with this because I went down rabbit holes with this, and you can really have some fun with it, I think. And it's these tools again are you can get started for free on this. I think I showed you the vidIQ. That's kind of how I got a lot of the ideas to start with. Just finding what's trending and using those as kind of a guideline on what kind of videos to make. But there's a link in the description for that, for an affiliate link. So please, take advantage of that. I'd really appreciate it. And then there's another tool I have for if you go to AIBusinessNinja.com, it's a tool that I use for customer relationship marketing, for email gathering. That's another free tool that you can use to get started with getting like email automation and AI tools and stuff. Anyway, but I really wanted to show you, just if you don't want to do videos with your face and your voice, you can use AI to create videos. And people are doing this stuff and making tons of money, and they're not even showing their face or they're doing their voice on the videos, and they're going viral and stuff. And so hopefully this was helpful for you, and I'm going to continue to dive into AI stuff and bring these to you. And again, I just want to be a resource to you, and leave comments in the comment section on what you think. If there's something that maybe that you've come across that is helping you, or something that maybe that you suggest for me to look into that you want to learn that I can teach you, because I think we're all kind of this AI revolution is kind of, we're on the edge of it right now. And I'm learning and I'm really excited about it. So if there's anything I can do to help you, I'd appreciate, the opportunity to try to help you with things. And that's what I want to be, as a resource for you, and just kind of show you this is where I'm at in my AI journey. And I know that, things are kind of choppy from here and there, but I'm going to get better every day. The more attempts that I make at it, the better I'm going to get. And that's what I want to encourage you to do is, jump in here and don't give up. Be consistent. If you're a content creator or a new content creator like I am, don't stop. Try to upload as much as you can and just show people and share people, with what you're doing. I mean, we're all a community here. And I think that, when we help each other, we all win. So, and when you're successful, I'm successful. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you found some value to this video. And if you did, hopefully you can just like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is Jim with the AI Business Ninja. And remember, never give up.